Hello business owners, this is Ronel from Financially Fit Life. Now the one very important lesson that lockdown has taught us is that we shouldn't put all our eggs into one basket. Now that goes for not relying on only one source of income, not putting all our investments in one investment type, and also for our businesses that we need to be strategic with our businesses and diversify our business model and our types of businesses as far as possible, because that will reduce our risk, especially in times like what is currently happening worldwide with COVID-19. Now, if I have to think about my personal businesses, where I own a guest house, the guest house has obviously been closed since lockdown, and we haven't been receiving any income on that business for quite a while already. So if I had to only rely on that one business, or if that was my only source of income, that would have been a real disaster for me. Fortunately, I have my financial consulting and training business as well, and that business was doing exceptionally well during this period because people were really looking for financial advice and helping them with their businesses and their personal finances. And they bought so many of my books and my courses, and they were just desperate for any bit of financial guidance that I could get during this time. So that really helped me, because that business was doing well, and that certainly took the stress and the pressure away, because our guest house was not performing during this time. And I think what we need to keep in mind is that this is kind of an extreme event happening, but something like this can easily happen in a different format as well. If you think about your business, if you are basically your business, and your business is solely dependent on you being there and being active within the business, and you might be in an accident, or you might be getting really sick, and then you need to ask yourself, how is my business going to survive? How am I going to earn an income if I cannot be physically involved in that business? And that is something really important. We need to, when we think strategically and when we build our vision for our businesses and for the life that we want to live and our dream life, we need to take these kind of things into account, because these kind of things can happen. And I think what is actually happening now is proof of that unforeseen circumstances can actually happen, and it can happen to all of us. It doesn't matter how well your business is performing, something like this can actually bring your business down. And if you only rely on one business or one source of income, that might be a disaster if something like that happens to you. So I would like to encourage you, and I know this is sometimes easier said than done, but keep that in mind. And in terms of how you plan your way forward, try to think strategically and try to think, but how can I reduce my risk in future if something like this has to happen? How can I change my business model? How can I maybe add a different business line, which is maybe in a complete different industry, or maybe dependent on something completely different, so that you do diversify your business and your sources of income, so that you or basically reducing your risk of not earning an income, or your business is taking financial strain. So for any other financial tips or free tools, or how we can maybe help you in your business with regards to financial consulting or training, I would like to invite you, go visit my website financiallyfitlife.co.za, and I hope this can really help you in the future to really build a strong business and diversify your business and your sources of income, so that you don't put all your eggs into one basket, but that you can really thrive because you have diversified your business model as well as your income sources.